By supporting the Flower Valley Conservation Trust, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there for you.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso here on SABC3. Now, I'm not going to lie, I am feeling good up in our Expresso kitchen today because our guest in the kitchen is not only our presenter in Durban, he's not only Mr. International South Africa, he can not only give Shah Rukh Khan a run for his money, but the man can cook as well. I'm talking about Pooben Padiachi. How are you, Pooben? So good to have you here.
Absolutely wonderful to be here.
Sure, I must say, like, the TV has not done you justice. You're like even better looking in real life.
You know, I need to pay you far less for those intros because you're doing a great job.
And I was like, no, where the money at? Where the money at? No, but I'm serious. You look absolutely amazing. And of course, you are here this morning because we are going to be making a very delicious beetroot dish. And it's a beetroot and soya Asian wrap, right?
Absolutely. So because of work, medicine takes up a lot of my time. So my food has to be very quick, but at the same time, very nutritious. And training for a pageant, everyone knows, not easy. The speedos are very tiny. So you've got to cut the carbs down, increase the protein, and make sure that it's a general, well-balanced meal. So it is winter, so beetroot is an extremely high antioxidant.
It is. It is.
Helps ward off flus, also very good for anemia. We're using the beetroot leaves today, which is also very rich in folate, and that's key in terms of your blood. And then obviously oranges and green chilies, which are high in vitamin C, and we all know what that does. So shall we get started?
Let's get started. I'm going to have to see that recap later because he lost me at Speedos, so I am going to need to go to a recap. But what do we need for now, Pooben?
Well, we've got some soya strips. So because it's Monday today, and Monday is meat-free Monday, so we're doing soya, which is high in protein and low in fat. We're just braising it a bit with a bit of olive oil, so pretty healthy there. We're going to spice up your soya strips. Not many people know that they think that soya is bland, and you're supposed to treat it as you would meat. So what we do at home is we add your spices as you would to chicken. So you put in your spices.
Shall I?
Of course,
hold the fort here?
You stir. Because everyone likes a little bit of spice, and Durbanites can't do without it. So a bit of chili powder. And a bit of turmeric.
Oh, beautiful.
So your strips get the flavor of an Asian meat.
Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Okay, so once we have browned these babies nicely with our spices.
The trick, or what's going to add that extra bit of protein and a little bit of good fat for you, is peanuts. And peanuts is very Asian, very in. So just a nice handful. And let those brown in between the strips.
Not only are we building our flavors, but we're also building different textures in our little Asian wrap here.
Absolutely. You get a little bit of a crunch now and then. It's always nice. So one of our special sauces, or one of my special sauces that I make, is a soya, honey, and a orange reduction. It's also very nutritious. Got the orange in it, so it's high in vitamin C, and it is delicious. So you just put your pan on high, throw in your ingredients, your honey to taste, your soya, your orange juice, and then to add that little bit of zing, your orange zest.
Wonderful. Shall I give it a bit of a mix there?
You are my mixer for today. You can do all of the work. I'm a guest today.
This is fantastic. All right, so what's our next step?
Right, so once that's reduced, all we have to do is lay out our wrap and we're done. I told you, quick, easy, nutritious, and delicious.
Okay, so there we go. That's our little wrap that we've got going on there.
Okay, so first take your wrap. Your wraps obviously are warmed brown flour, whole grain wraps, which are extremely healthy for you. We will take a couple. Watch your pretty hands there.
Wonderful stuff. If you've just joined us, we have our Durban presenter, Mr. International South Africa, here in studio as well, and he's making us a very delicious Asian and beetroot-styled soya wrap. If you would like the recipe for what we're making this morning, all you have to do is SMS the word wrap. That's WRAP to 33728. We'll send you your Pick and Pay shopping list and the link to the recipe, and you could be making this very delicious meat-free Monday recipe yourself without him. But I mean, you know, You can Facebook him, maybe.
So what we're doing is we're putting
Can I put these off? They're like really
sure,
hot.
absolutely.
Okay.
So what we're doing is we're putting in the greens to add that bit of crunch.
Yeah.
I always like raw coriander, or how we call it in Durban and Chatsworth, dhania.
Dhania.
Dhania, there we go. And it gives you that bit of an Asian flavor. And it's also got a nice peppery zing, and coriander goes extremely well with orange.
Wonderful
So
stuff.
we throw in a bit of orange segments as well. And then finally, our beetroot. Beetroot, I think, is, as I mentioned, extremely good for anemia. Also, it's pretty. It's got a nice color to it.
Absolutely. It's really, really nice.
And
then we've just got some yogurt,
sauce.
our sauce,
Drizzle
and
our
some
special
yogurt.
sauce.
Wonderful. Well, while we are busy finishing the final touches to our delicious wrap, why don't you take a look at how we made this one more time? Because, like I said, I got last after Speedo.
Saute soy strips, then add turmeric, chili powder and chicken spice. Toss in the peanuts. Simmer together soy sauce, honey, orange juice and zest until reduced. Spread yogurt onto wraps, then top with beetroot, beetroot leaves, coriander, chilies and soya strips. Drizzle with sauce before wrapping and enjoying.
That keyword once again is wrap, W-R-A-P. SMS it to 33728. We'll send you your Pick and Pay shopping list and the link to the recipe, and you could be making this at home. Why are you smiling at me like that, Kat?
This must have been one of the most entertaining cooking segments I've ever watched in my life. Leigh-Anne usually looks people in the eye when she talks to them. You haven't looked at Pavern once in the eye.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, he's representing right now.
You've been staring at his pecs. It's so
am
funny.
The studio.
No! My mother watches this show.
Sorry, Mom. But hey, Poos would make a very, very a nice son-in-law. You're not married,
Yeah, and I can cook.
And he can cook. And, by the way, he's a qualified medical
may I
doctor.
taste this?
That helps.
We just got to add some chili in because...
Oh, no. Then I stay away.
No, have, Kat, have.
So you just chop up your red and green chili,
There we go.
high in vitamin C as well, and wrap it up.
Wrap that baby up.
High in vitamin C. Okay, well, while I muster up the courage to taste this, we're going to take a look at something very, very interesting, a new trend in gardening called aquaponics, which is a system of sustainable gardening that provides sustainable food production, combining aquaculture and hydroponics too. And Ewan went to find out a bit more about that. So let's take a look, shall we?